Good morning, Father Merrill Wade. On this January 20th, 2019, can you tell me, Father Wade, what is the sermon about today?
So Jesus attends a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and a great surprise takes place. A gift of superabundant grace. Give it a listen.
Son and Holy Spirit. Amen. So most of us, any given day, any given time and season in our life, we are facing some measure of adversity or uncertainty. And we need a sign, or we need some sense that in spite of what we are facing, that there is a future and there is goodness ahead. Let this story of the wedding in Cana of Galilee be for you something of heart, of spirit and encouragement this day. The wine was giving out at a party which would have been tremendously embarrassing for a couple and their families. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is there. Obviously, she has a role. And trusting all along as she has seen Jesus grow up, that Jesus is there for God, that Jesus is present at that wedding, not just as a member of the family or a friend, but on God's behalf. The wine is running out, and Mary invokes action. And now Jesus, with this challenge from his mother, might have said, go find the smallest container you can in order that we might be able to manage the wine for this gathering today. But instead he says, go and get those 6 large water jars. They're really big. And fill them with fresh water. And take them to the steward. Now that is probably 200 gallons of wine, which might have served that entire community for 6 months. And so what does it say? That when Jesus comes among us, superabundant grace takes place. But it doesn't require 200 gallons or 6,000 loaves of bread for Jesus to bestow upon us the superabundance of God's grace. In fact, in order that we might understand that our lives' needs are actually daily bread, Jesus provides for us in the Holy Communion himself, his own body and blood. But it's just a very nondescript, small piece of bread. And it's just a sip or a touch of the wine and the challenge with the bread. And that, in that exchange, in that small amount, which is enough, not only are we communicating spiritually with God, but what is represented in that very small amount is the superabundant availability of food and God's presence and drink for all people all over the world is represented. And so then we become not only full of God's superabundant grace, but a part of a solution for the hunger and thirst of the world, whether it is in spiritual terms or whether it is in food and drink for sustenance. It's all there. So today, I know all of us carry about with us worries and concerns. Every one of us. When you come forward today to receive this Holy Communion, come with a happy heart, expecting at minimum that God can change your heart, that God can prepare you for your challenges. Come with a happy heart and say yes to the superabundant grace and gift of God, which will never be taken away from you. The love of Jesus Christ our Lord for each of us. And friends, on this day, that is superabundantly good news.